Water is too hot. पानी बहुत गर्म है. Why didn't you come yesterday? आप कल क्यों नहीं आए? I like to buy ice cream. मुझे आइसक्रीम खरीदना पसंद है.
Can I learn spoken English in 1 month? Is it possible for me to become a fluent English speaker within a month? Are you facing the same kind of problem for a long period of time? Definitely I gonna help you within this fruitful session. But before starting your journey of spoken English, you must be very specific. Do you have the clarity in your mind? Why do you want to speak English? When I ask most of the students, what is the purpose for learning spoken English? They go blank because they don't know what is the purpose of investing 1 month for spoken English. What they gonna get if they invest 1 month with Khursheed sir? You must have the clarity. It is said that you must have strong reasons. Reasons come first, answers come second. If you have enough strong reasons, definitely you're gonna find the ways to accomplish your dreams and goals. But if you have very weak reasons, you will have very weak results. So be specific, have the purpose in your mind. Why should I learn spoken English? Then you will be committed to do whatever it takes to be a fluent speaker. Different students have different kinds of priorities for spoken English. Some may want to impress the friends in their social circle, or you want to be in front of a job interviewer to get your favorite job, or you want to study abroad for higher education, or you want to become an English teacher in your life. You have that kind of ambition. You want to become a tourist guide? Yes, of course, for that you have to learn this additional skill, spoken English. If you are not capable of speaking English, you cannot handle or guide the tourists properly. It is said that clarity is power. Obviously, there are so many aspects of learning English language. Do you want to learn pronunciation of the words, or do you want to learn different kinds of English sentences, or you want to improve your vocabulary, or you want to learn accent or dialect? So you must be very clear. So when you have the clarity in your mind, the decision making becomes very easy for you. You may say that, sir, I want to build my vocabulary. For that you have to learn different kinds of words and sentences. For example, if you learn 10 English sentences daily, so it becomes 300 sentences for a month. So not a bad investment at all. So if you double the amount of learning, you will learn 600 sentences in a month, and you will be far ahead of the most of the students who study with you in your school or college. But the question is, when you learn 300 or 600 sentences within a month, will you be able to speak fluently? Well, there is a certain kind of doubt, because if you want to master speaking English, then you have to speak simple. If you just read, write, understand and listen, and you are not practicing, you are not speaking the sentences, the words you have in your vocabulary, you will not be able to speak English. Our main objective is to speak English. Sir, what I have to do for speaking English? The answer is simple. To speak English, you must speak English. As per data, even graduate students struggle while speaking English. Why? Simple. Because of the lack of exposure or lack of practice. They did not get the opportunities to speak in English language very often. That's why when we ask them to give an English speech in front of an audience, it becomes very difficult for them. It looks like to lift the mountain on their shoulders. Why? They know how to read, they know how to write, they have the knowledge of understanding English language or different kinds of words and sentences, but still they are not able to speak fluently because they don't have enough practice. They did not repeat the process for a long period of time. So that's why it's very important. What you have learned, what you are learning, you must implement, you must speak. If you don't speak, if you don't implement what you have learned, it's all futile. It's of no benefit if you don't use your knowledge and put it into an action. The year was 2013 when I was a private school teacher. One day I saw an advertisement in the newspaper, and the pay scale was more than 12,000 for a month. I did not look at the post. Was I suitable for that job or not? So I reached on the exact date and day. So when I entered the room, there were other job seekers waiting for their turn to be interviewed. So when I got my turn, I was asked few simple questions in English, and guess what? I could not answer those simple questions. And the result was that I was not selected, and I was very disappointed and dejected leaving that room. And if you have same kind of problem, not speaking English fluently or not being confident enough, then in the future you may also lose your favorite job. So if we invest 1 month in our knowledge, we will not be perfect at all, but we will be improved version of ourselves. Maybe 10% improved version or updated version, or 20%, or maybe 25%. It's a lot better than having no improvement at all within a month. So over a period of time, you will be proficient when you invest more time and you do more practice. But within a month, you cannot be perfect or excellent or proficient because it's a language, it will take time.
कल क्यों नहीं आए? आई लाइक टू बाय आइसक्रीम। मुझे आइसक्रीम खरीदना पसंद है। आई एम हंग्री। मैं भूखा हूँ। आई एम फीलिंग स्लीपी। मुझे नींद आ रही है। आई एम गो बैक। वापस चले जाओ। कीप स्टैंडिंग। खड़े रहो। डू यू नो? क्या आप जानते हो? यस आई नो। हाँ मैं जानता हूँ।
So it was great, and today we learned so many sentences. Water is very hot. पानी बहुत गर्म है. Fourth, I like to buy ice cream. मुझे आइसक्रीम खरीदना पसंद है. Fifth, why didn't you come yesterday? I am hungry. मैं भूखा हूँ. Seventh, I am feeling sleepy. मुझे नींद आ रही है. Eighth, I am thirsty. मैं प्यासा हूँ.